When it comes to quick day trips from Manila, no other destination is an easier choice than Tagaytay. This chilly city is perched on the ridges of a massive ancient caldera, allowing visitors front seat and fantastic view of the Taal Lake and the still geologically active Taal volcano at its center. And what a difference a view makes! For centuries, this breathtaking view has attracted tourists to Tagaytay, fueling its economy. Hey there, poor traveler! We are Vince and Josh. We have been making a stop in Tagaytay over the past year, and in this video, we'll share with you some of the most popular restaurants with awesome vistas that we were able to enjoy. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell to get notified when we upload new travel videos. Because the view drives up the prices of any lakeside property, most restaurants on the ridge are pretty upscale, especially those we'll tackle on this batch. But don't worry, we'll create a separate video for the more affordable options. And oh, this list is in no particular order. Balay Dako means big house, which is absolutely fitting because it is big in more ways than one. First, it is housed in an enormous Filipino-Spanish villa. As soon as you step into the building, you'll be greeted by a roomy waiting area decorated with a massive chandelier and framed portraits. From here, you'll be ushered into one of the three vast dining rooms, one on each floor. From any of them, the irresistible view of the Taal Lake is framed by huge windows. The house is also bookmarked by verandas in case you want an unobstructed vista or an alfresco dining experience. There's even a snack shop where you can buy pasalubong too. Second, it has a pretty extensive menu. You'll be presented with a rich list boasting Pinoy faves like chicken and asal and bok choy to Spanish raves like callos and pastel de lengua. And lastly, it is helmed by Chef Tony Boy Escalante, one of the biggest names in the local culinary world. Yep, the same creative force behind Antonio's, which is another juggernaut in Tagaytay's food scene. Balay Dako's best-selling dishes are found on the House Favorites page. It includes kare-kare classic, crispy pata, lechon kawali, sizzling bulalo, halabos na hipon, tortang alimasag, lechon manok, crispy adobong pitaw, and bistek Tagalog among others. On our last two visits, however, we ordered the following. Don't forget to try the freshly cooked or baked piyaya. But it takes time to prepare, so order piyaya first before your meal and it should be ready when it's time for dessert. You can actually see how they cook it downstairs, right at the dining area's entrance. Balay Dako also offers deli and pasalubong items like bread, jams, dressings, curds, and gourmet sardines or tuyo. Taking pride in providing good service and good food, Breakfast at Antonio's is not just a restaurant. It has become one of the most recognizable culinary institutions in Tagaytay City. No wonder its entrance is lined with cars and its parking lot full. It offers a menu that features local and international bistro grubs, sweets, and its signature all-day breakfast selections. We don't often come here on a whim or when we're craving something because it's on the pricey end of the spectrum. But the team likes to indulge every once in a while. Despite its name, the restaurant is not only limited to serving breakfast, it is also open for lunch and dinner. Aside from the rice meals and all-day breakfast options, it also serves salads, sandwiches, pizzas, pasta, and burgers. On our last visit, our team had the Mayura house-made beef burger and fresh corned beef. The Mayura house-made beef burger comes with fresh potato chips. For the burger, we chose caramelized onions and additional cheddar cheese. The beef patty was juicy and savory. The serving is huge and can be shared by 2 people.
Saya ka.
Another bestseller is the fresh corned beef. We chose to partner it with Uber Easy Eggs. And for dessert, we had ice cream, banana with caramelized white chocolate, and Rocky Road flavors. There's also a shop where you can purchase homemade sauce, jams, cold cuts, and freshly baked bread. The Taal Vista Hotel is one of the accommodation establishments that offer a spectacular unobstructed view of the lake and volcano. Aside from its rooms and suites, the hotel has 3 in-house dining places: Taza, Lobby Lounge, and Veranda. It is Veranda that we visited most recently. Veranda serves salad, appetizers, merienda, noodles, pasta, pizza, and dessert. It boasts so-called heirloom items, which pay homage to traditional Filipino dishes. These are sinigang, bulalo, kare-kare, chicken inasal, and pinakbet, among others. These dishes are good for 2 to 3 persons. We ordered tinola sa buko, which is chicken cooked in coconut water, ginger, papaya, and balunggay. Tinola and buko seemed like an odd combination at first, but we were delightfully surprised. We only wish it was still hot when it landed on our table, but we loved it nonetheless. The soft coconut meat bits add texture to the sweet and savory chicken broth.
Yung tamis nung buko. Sa milit ng lasa ng buko. Nakuha niya. Sarap.
Adobo ni Tatang is Veranda's take on the Pinoy classic. It's chicken and pork braised in soy sauce, pepper berries, sugarcane vinegar, and bay leaves. We love the combination of sweet, savory, and tangy flavors. The open-air venue providing the scenic view of the Taal Lake and volcano is really one of the reasons why diners flock here. One of the key things that many Filipinos enjoy is Korean barbecue, which is why some gyupsal places are never empty. Of course, Tagaytay will not be left out of the unlimited samgyeopsal craze. Here, the rave is all about Mr. Kimchi. Arguably the most popular Korean barbecue place in Tagaytay, Mr. Kimchi has 2 things that set itself apart from other samgyeopsal places. First, when dining outdoors, the cool Tagaytay atmosphere doesn't leave you sweaty or smoky. Second, you get to feast your eyes on a picturesque view of the lake and volcano while you stuff your face with unlimited food. The most popular item on the menu is the unlimited meat, which is available in only pork, only beef, or a combination of both. The unlimited items are inclusive of unlimited rice, japchae, side dishes, and iced tea. But note that the unlimited option only covers non-marinated or plain pork and beef. Other best sellers are gimbap, ramyeon, bibimbap, beef bulgogi, and shabu-shabu. And of course, the Korean menu won't be complete without tteokbokki and soju. Other beverages are cucumber lemonade, iced tea, soft drinks, beer, juice, and bottled water. Is there a time limit? Yes! When we were there, we were told we could only stay for a maximum of 2 hours if availing of the unlimited option. Operating for 21 years now, Bag of Beans is an iconic chain of restaurants in Tagaytay. This family-owned institution has warmed the bellies of locals and tourists alike. The homey and rustic interior design, which is consistent throughout all its branches, has captivated the hearts of its loyal customers and even newcomers. Of course, due to its immense popularity, Bag of Beans restos mushroomed along the busy main roads of the Tagaytay area. Currently, it has 5 branches. The main branch, Charito, Athena, Summit, and Twin Lakes. Of these, we were able to try 3, but only 2 of those offer a great view of the lake and volcano, Charito and Twin Lakes. There are lots of best sellers on the menu, so it's hard to pinpoint just a few, but my personal fave is this roast beef. But to manage your expectations, Bag of Beans is a bit on the expensive side, but the servings are big. We're not really sure if we should include the Twin Lakes Shopping Village in this list, primarily because it is not in Tagaytay. I repeat, it is not within the bounds of the city. It is in fact located in Laurel, Batangas. However, because of the popularity and recall of the Tagaytay brand, it is being marketed as a Tagaytay attraction. Understandable given that it is situated fairly close. I say fairly because it's roughly 30 minutes from the center of the city and that it has similar selling points, a chillier atmosphere, and a fantastic view. It is not a single restaurant either, but a complex of shopping and dining places. It is more like an open-air mall or a leisure center, which is a key landmark in a 1,200-hectare township project that also includes residential villages, vineyard, winery, sports club, and hotel and spa. But don't worry, The mall is open to non-guests and non-residents. You may simply walk in and enjoy the establishments within the compound. Here are the cafes and restaurants at Twin Lakes. So far, we have tried Bag of Beans, La Creperie, and Hap Chan. Any of these will give you access to the back garden that is perched on a ridge, affording the legendary view that it takes pride in, with the picturesque Twin Lakes Hotel in the foreground. Other stores are Amira's Bukot Art House, Santis Delicatessen, 7-Eleven, and Robinson Supermarket. All these shops make it an ideal stopover for travelers going to Batangas from Manila or vice versa. Initially, it was a popular side trip among bikers, motorcycle riders, and road trippers, but it soon became a destination in itself. Its unique location makes it an ideal Valentine's Day or romantic date venue. One of the stairways features beautifully painted steps, making it a perfect spot for photos. The garden walk below is equally Insta-worthy. That's all for this batch. We'll be creating a part 2 of this video featuring the more budget-friendly options. If you don't want to miss that, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified when we have new uploads. If you need more information about traveling around Tagaytay and other destinations near Manila, you'll find comprehensive travel guides with sample itineraries on our website, www.thepoortraveler.net, or check out the links in the description. If you have questions, make good use of the comment section below. You can also follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Just look for @ThePoorTraveler. You may also tune in to the Poor Traveler podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. That's all for now. Remember, plan smart, travel safe, and make every trip worth it.